Darren Terence Douglas. Okay. I've been working a banker for 22 years. I resigned from the bank 3 months ago in December because I thought I need to sacrifice my time to help Pakatan Rakyat win the election for the state of Kedah. Pakatan Rakyat has a lot of supporters. PAS, DAP, and Keadilan has a lot of supporters. They have a lot of people who can donate money, but they do not have enough manpower. So I am one of those people who willing sacrifice our job so that I was an auditor. And being an auditor, they keep on sending me to Sabah and Sarawak because a lot of auditors don't want to go there. Same reason as why the doctors do not want to go to Sabah and Sarawak. First time, second time, they don't mind. Tak pernah pergi, we go. But after many times, they don't want to go. Public Bank has 22 branches in whole of Sarawak. We don't talk about Sabah, we just talk about Sarawak. 22 branches in 12 towns. We have 22 branches in 12 towns. I've been to 10 of the towns except 2. I've not been to Limbang, I've not been to Kuching. But they always send me to places like Kapit. I've been to Kapit 3 times, I stayed there 3 months. Each time I go, I stay 1 month. I've been to Miri 5 times. I've been to Muka, Sarike, Bintango, Nia, Sibu, Bintulu, all twice. Because nobody wants to go there many times. But I love Sarawak. Just as much as I love Sabah, I love Sarawak. And my heart beats for the people there whenever I go to these small towns. When I go to the small towns, I always go to the market. Because that's where you hear all the stories. That's where you can meet the old people who can tell you a lot of stories about the good things and the bad things of Sarawak. So same thing, I've been to Kapit. I'd like to share about Kapit. Kapit reminds me of the town when I first joined Public Bank, Sek Kedah. Sek is the poorest district in whole of West Malaysia. The district hospital you showed just now in Lawas was Sek back in 1990. But today Sek has a general hospital, a very big one. Okay. Lawas can be like that one day. We have to change type. So, but you see, the thing is, Kapit has a lot of pembalakan. People in Kapit can tell me, in the river, Sungai Rejang last time was very clean, very clear. They can tell me that. They say, the fishes, the big fish that you can get it in the Sungai Rejang. It's so clear. But today, the same people can tell me, last time, that was Sungai Rejang. Now it's so dirty. If I were to bring West Malaysians here, there, I believe I can give them all free teh tarik. Just add sugar and give them the river water, and they all think it's teh tarik. That's how Sungai Rejang looks today. And in my 4-hour or sometimes 3.5 journey from Sibu to Kapit, I see all the side of the timbers are in the river. They knock against the ferry that I sit on. And in the ferry, there's no life jackets. I wrote into the newspapers to write, why are there no life jackets? You are asking for trouble. And recently, 2 years back, then something happened near Song. And I read, I was not there, but I read, a ferry tenggelam, and there was not enough life jackets. I did mention it before, and yet life goes on like life there is no value. So that was my experience there. But you see, the pembalakan bring in so much money that a lot of Sarawakians also depend on these timber companies. Whether you are a Penan or Iban or Bidayuh, Kenya, Kayan, Kedayan, or in your case Limbawang, all of you depend on those timber. But what happens is they're not sharing the profits equally. They take the bulk, they give you the small amount. You all will remember Bruno Manse last time? He used to fight for Sarawakians and the Penans. He helped to teach them how to do blockades until one day he also went missing. There are people who claim that he was killed and is thrown away somewhere because he was helping the Penans to fight against Taif's government. Actually, what we need now is awareness. Bruno Manse was missing in the year 2002. From then to now, not much has been done. Your minister, your Sarawakian minister, Alfred Jabu, last time he blamed the Penans, he blamed Bruno for the kemunduran orang Penan adalah kerana Bruno Mansir. He blamed that on Mansir. But I tell you, Bruno Mansir has been missing for almost 10 to 12 years already. But the Penans are still mundur. Who do you blame it now? Do you blame it on PKR? Do you blame it on the younger generation Penans? Or do you blame the state government? Why are they still mundur? And they blame it on Bruno Mansir for helping. Maybe the BN mentality is like that. They will blame you, Lawrence, because of you keep on harping about the hospital. That's why the hospital cannot build yet. That's their mentality. You mundur because you keep on making noise. Maybe you don't get the hospital because you keep on making noise. That's the mentality of the Barisan Nasional. They will blame you instead of taking the blame. Now, deforestation, because of deforestation, Thai makes so much money. But because they make so much money, they become greedy. They cannot see what the people of Sarawak need. They do not come to the ground. I've been to so many parts of Sarawak, and I see everywhere people say, oh, different people from different parts of Sarawak, they tell me the same story. Oh, this one is a Thai's project. Oh, this one is Thai's project. They do not know each other because they don't know that I'm going to meet this person in this different part of Sarawak. They can tell me, oh, this new project in Kapit, all the government officers are forced to move here because this is a Thai's project. They all are forced to rent from Thai. But it's only the Sarawakians can go against it. You cannot expect every single West Malaysians to go there and help you all. You Sarawakians must change your own government. We can teach you, we can explain to you, we can tell you, but it's only if you people want to change, then you can change. The ubah has to come from Sarawakians. We can tell, we can teach, but if you all do not want to change, we cannot help you. And I cannot blame you all because when I was in Kapit also, I went jogging. There's nothing much to do there. I go to the library and I go jogging. In one of the jogging part, I saw this small hut. It's made of zinc. It's no bigger than a normal room that we have here in KL. Small room, kecil only. I stopped. My two friends who were jogging with me asked me why. I said, I feel like wanting to talk to the person in this house. It was a lady staying there, old lady. And we talked to her. And we asked her, how do you survive staying in this small hut? She said she sells the vegetables or the fruits or whatever she tanam there. And she only makes between 50 to 100 ringgit a month. 50 to 100 ringgit a month. That is my one day allowance for auditing in Sarawak. One day allowance, I get 70 ringgit. And she gets 50 to 100 ringgit a month. I do not blame Sarawakians for being poor because the government wants you all to be poor. They want you to be indebted to them. When I give you 500 ringgit, BR1M to a Sarawakian, that 500 ringgit is a 10 months salary to a poor Sarawakian. You cannot blame them. The periuk nasi for my children is more important than what you are fighting there. Barisan Nasional, PKRDP, what you are fighting is your problem. I want food for my children. That $500 is important to me. And if I have to vote BN, I will vote BN to get that $500. But you must teach them, explain to them, that $500 is a short-term thing. They are actually very rich. Sarawakians are actually very rich, but it's only been misused by your state leaders. Recently, Thai's daughter-in-law tried to divorce the son. The divorce proceedings, the daughter claimed she wants half the asset. And half the asset she asked for was 500 million. What is the Thai son doing with 1 billion ringgit worth of assets? What was he doing with that amount? You don't need that much. As an auditor, I can tell you, if you have 6 million ringgit, any of you, you keep that 6 million under your bed. No interest, no investment, nothing. Every month, you take out 10,000 to use from this 6 million. It can last you 50 years. 50 years, 6 million. no interest, it can last you. Why would they want so much money? I tell you, because it's greed. 1 billion not enough, 2 billion not enough, 3 billion not enough. It will never be enough. Unless Sarawakians realize this, your leader will continue and continue and continue to enrich himself. He cannot take it with him. Nanti dia meninggal pun dia tak boleh pergi bersama dia. Tapi dia akan kerap ambil juga. Because greed, this is human greed. It's nothing to do about wanting to my family to be rich or what. If I want my family to be rich, I just take 10 million and we are rich. It's not, it's greed. Why the son can have 1 billion? Why you see kelapa sawit everywhere? I went to the town of Batu Niah to audit. Along the way, I see the river, the sea. I went to the seaside. I asked I saw the river was very dirty, and it went flow to the sea. I asked them to take me to the sea, the Niah town people to take me to the sea. And the sea was berbuih. Berbuih. Do you know the buih come from where? It comes from the residue of the kelapa sawit. All come to the sea. Not only is your river dirty, your sea also dirty now. I don't know whether Sarawakians realize this or not. You have to share to your own people down there that you need a change. You need to change. If you don't change, you will forever be indebted to them. They will tell you, come to the Rumah Panjang. Today, you got perigi. We give you a pump to take out the water. Weh, bagus, BN bagus. Bagi pump, we can pump water. But don't you know that they're supposed to put a pipe for you? Next round, next election they come, we give you generator set for you to have electricity. Ooh, BN bagus, give us generator set. But don't you know that they're supposed to put the electricity for you? That's what they're doing to Sarawakians. Give little bit. They're not giving you what you're supposed to have. I only share that because what Lawrence is doing is to create awareness about the injustice that's happening in Sarawak. Your creating of awareness is good because people like me who have never been to Laos know about this now, about hospitals. And I will share. And next time I'll bring it up. I'll bring up Lawrence's story. But only Sarawakians can change your own government. Only you can do that change. If you want a hospital, you have to change your leaders. If you want anything, you have to change your own leaders. Because it's your leaders is the holding the power. Your leaders is the one holding the stoppage of the starting up the hospital. Why? Maybe he's the I don't want him. After he go, then I put my adun there, then I start the project. Sometimes like that. They want something out of it. That's why there's a delay. Someone is not getting something, that's why there's a delay. You have to change your leaders. Then you get your hospital. You have to change your leaders. Then you get your electricity. Only by creating awareness among your Sarawakians, you can do that. You have to ubah. That's why they use the word ubah. Change your country.